Hello and welcome to Monkeys with Fire. How are you this evening? I hope you're well, hope you've had a good day. So of course tonight we have Tabletop Tuesday and we are going to be playing SONAR Family from Matagot. And these are easy games to learn, very simple for me to be able to teach you how to play. So of course I do welcome any viewer to join on in and play the game with me this evening. I think for this particular game, it might be best if we play as I was intending. And what we'll do is we'll allow you guys to take it in turns, making the command decisions, okay? And I'm effectively going to be sort of playing on autopilot. So even though I'm helping you and can see what your decisions are, I'm going to be working as a kind of a bot for the game. So what we've got here is a game called SONAR Family from Matagot. It is a tabletop game for 2 teams. Typically it's a 4-player game. One person on each team is the captain. The other person is the radio operator. And what basically happens is you are trying to hunt down the enemy submarine and destroy them with your torpedoes. 2 direct hits and that sinks the sub. So that's all you've got to do, is you've got to locate the enemy sub and launch your torpedoes. And it's very easy on how to learn how to play. We'll be playing this game as a turn-based game, whereas you can play it in real time. And so once we've played through, you'll realise just how much fun a real-time version of this game can possibly be. Certainly with you all grouped around a table, all shouting orders to one another. Very exciting, very intense, but that's the beauty of it. All right then, so I'm just going to show you here, hopefully. So you've got basically, this is the captain's screen. And where you're going to start off is your sub is starting on this particular map in this position. Okay, you are starting at A1. I just want to make sure you can clearly see, you can see the letters across and the numbers down, so giving you the grid references, yes? So as a captain, what you do is you basically can do one of 5 actions. So first of all, you can navigate, okay, which is to move the submarine. And by navigating, you accumulate energy. You can see this energy accumulator here. Every time you move, you add 1 energy to this dial, because the other special abilities of the submarine require you to use energy. So to move, basically what you would do is you declare whether you are going up, down, left or right. Now the radio operator is going to be listening to the opposing captain making the same orders. So for example, the radio operator will listen to the captain, and my ship is going to start here. Now that here can be anywhere on the map, because you move this transparency to go to any dot. Okay, now you'll be listening to my order, and my first order will be left. So straight away, the radio operator would mark on a movement of left. And now it's a case of trying to work out, when the submarines are moving, where is the submarine? Now, a submarine cannot pass through an island, obviously. So in other words, the submarine did not start in that location. You know that for sure. And you can also rule out many of these elements here, because you know that that's not where the submarine is. So slowly but surely, as we're playing the game, you're going to be moving this to try and work out the path. Now, there is a way of trying to speed things up a little bit. You can use 2 energy to activate the sonar. So obviously you would have to have moved twice to acquire 2 energy and then use your 2 energy for the sonar. The enemy captain must give information about their current position, either the line or the column that the submarine is on. This information allows the radio operator to immediately set his layer map. Okay, so for example, if you use the sonar and I say that I am on column G, then you could position your X to know that where my last position was. So you've now got an idea of potentially where I might be. So that's the sonar. But I could have also given, so column or row. So there's a bit of deduction going on in this game. If you have up to 3 energy, you can spend that energy to activate silence and make a silent move. So in other words, you could be moving, and whereas ordinarily you would say up, down, left or right, you can just make the move without having it to be recorded by the opposing player. Okay, again, because I'm working as a bot, that doesn't quite work in this situation, but I will ignore what your movement is and we'll just have to assume your position. And then missile launch. The captain spends 4 energy to launch a missile. The map is divided into 4 sectors of different water temperatures and densities. A missile can reach any point within those sectors. So if you're in this, well, if you're in this sector, you can hit any point in the same sector. And all you need to do is declare a letter and a number. And if the enemy submarine is on that location, then you have scored a hit. 2 hits and that submarine is destroyed. And then the final ability is surface. So during your turn, the captain can decide to surface without spending any energy. They have to announce their exact position. Then the captain resets their path by erasing the drawn line on their map, except for the submarine's current position, and then can move freely onwards from there. So in other words, it's a way, surfacing is a way of resetting your movement path. And that is essentially the game. I will be using a D4 to determine how and where I shall be moving. I'll mark my position on my map, and we're marking your position, your starting place, on your map. So let's just, we got to imagine, because we don't know where it is, that this is the perceived starting point for the enemy submarine. As we start playing the game, you'll see how it works out. Because it's in a turn-based, we can spend a little bit of time on it, and you don't have to rush. You've then got to imagine what it would be like playing it in real time. Okay, so we said to start with Lancelot. So what is your first order, Captain? Navigate right. Okay then. So you are going right. And what I'm now doing on my radio operator is I am making a line from my X going right. Okay, let's see what the dice tells me. I am navigating up. So straight away, your radio operator fills in that line. And of course, you've used energy and movement. So you've got some energy in the battery. So you're going to go further right. Okay. So again, I work on my radio operator's map. An additional right movement, and you boost up your battery. I will roll my dice. Okay. And so over to Lancelot. What do you want to do? And so you do have the option now. You could use your sonar. Navigate down. All right then. So you're coming down this way. We get some more energy in the battery. I will roll my dice. And I am navigating up. So again, another line for up there. All right then, Sarah. Now, at any point, you guys can tell me to move this transparency to try and align it. But you probably want to wait until you've got some information. And potentially using your sonar might be the way to do that. So Sarah, it's up to you. You've got movement or you've got your sonar to do. Navigate right. All right then. Okay, and so you're now up to a maximum of 4 energy. And I go up. So mark on here. We got another up. Okay, Lancelot, over to you. You're going to use the sonar. All right then. So sonar costs 2 energy for you. So we take these 2 out. And I can tell you that I am on row 6. So what that means is if we move this down, that is where I am potentially anywhere along that row. I am going to go left. And so we put in a left movement. I know I didn't say, but there is no diagonal movement in this game. It's all orthogonal. Okay, over to you. Sarah's going to navigate down. So you boost up some energy. I am going to use my sonar. So Sarah, as the last acting captain, what do you want to declare? Your column or your row? Your row. So you're on 3. Okay then. It is then over to Sir Lancelot. Navigate right. Okay, moving to here. All right, my turn. I am going to go up. And so we put in an upwards movement. And so over to Sarah. Ah, you're doing sonar. Okay, so that's 2 energy. And I can tell you that I am on row 5. So let's bring this down. So this is now interesting. This is now where the game starts to make sense, because I cannot be where the marker is currently. So this is where the radio operator would start to move. Could start to move this. Where else could it possibly be? I can't be there. So I could be here. Here. Can't be there. I could be here. Where else can't I be? I could be there. I can't be there. And I can't be there. Okay. So you've got a couple of ideas. So you're saying, so you're at 5i. So let's take a look at that. So that's where you're suggesting. So you've kind of got an idea potentially of where I might be. Okay, it is my turn. I'm going to do a silent maneuver. So I'm going to take out my free energy. Now, again, one rule that I didn't mention, this is a little bit like a game of Snake, you know, on mobile phones and that. You cannot go over your line. So you cannot never go backwards and you can never cross your line. That is why you use the surface command to delete your track, so to speak, yes? So I'm going to go silent and I will make my maneuver. I am done. And so it is over to you, Lancelot. So were you saying navigate right? Is that what you want to do? Move right? Okay. So that's your right move. It is then my turn. I'll roll the dice. I'm going up. Now then, so this is the interesting thing. So where do you want me to put the up movement? In essence, you've got 2 options, haven't you? Because I was here and I made a silent move. So either I went this way or I went that way. because I couldn't come back down and I can't go diagonal. So potentially I'm either here or here. So where do you think I went? And this is where the game gets really fun and really intense. So Sarah thinks I took a right, obviously hiding behind these islands maybe. So you're thinking I've gone this way. So should we put this up in there? And so it is over to Sarah now, taking the con. What would you like to do, Sarah? You want to move up. All right. So you're going up. You gain an energy. Over to me in that case. I am going left. And of course, your keen radio operator should be spotting that I can't put a left in there. Yeah? So straight away, it's the other way around. Yeah. So shall we put these in correctly? So there's that. And then we're going into a left into there, aren't we? Let's take this out so we don't confuse. Guess he went left. Is now Captain Lancelot's turn. You're going to surface. All right then. So surfacing costs you nothing. It means that this is your new starting location. And we get to delete all of your previous movement. There we go. My radar operator has to do the same, but it has obviously a good idea now of where you are. In fact, we know exactly where you are. So you would have announced that you're on F2. Right then, what am I going to do? I'm going to move left. So let's put that in there. So you are at the maximum of 4 energy. How many spaces in a bomb? Sarah, submarines use torpedoes. They don't throw bombs. And distance. So distance is the entire zone. You can hit anywhere so long as you just have to say the coordinates. A water bomb. So you've just got to get accurate coordinates in your zone. And since it is Captain Sarah's turn, well, you see, you're plotting already. You're going to do the underwater bomb. Okay, so where do you think my submarine is? Hopefully you can see it clearly on the screen as far as your coordinates. Screen is suggesting F4. Okay. There's got to be some sort of, you've got to get behind this and sort of shout fire from the command chair or something. You really got to get behind it. Fire torpedoes! F4. You have a hit. 1 damage. Congratulations on your hit. So then, I am going to do a silent maneuver. All right, so I've done my silent maneuver, and now it is over to you. You're going to navigate up. All right then, so up, you get 1 energy. I've said that I made a maneuver. So F4 was here, so it's either here, 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 or here. And in fact, you can automatically rule out that it wasn't that way because of the data that you had originally. And so I have moved left from one of these points. So let's just put that in there. Right, we just need to put it. So it is or So it's your turn, yes? So, Sarah, are you saying you want to move left? Yep, all right then. So you're going left. Get you an energy. I am going left. So, again, I will keep on dotting these. I think, though... Yes, so quite straight away, you now know it's not that particular track. And it's Lancelot's command. You want to move left again. Okay. Left movement. More energy. I am going to go down. So you've got movement here and here. Sarah's thinking, she's trying to work out where could he be. So you're going to move you down. All right. I think that's the best thing. Just for this game, just so we get used to it. So you've got your 4 energy. And so I can tell you that in my turn, I am going left. So this gets complicated. So left is here. And it's also here. All right. And it is now Lancelot's go. Lancelot is navigating downwards. Oh, no, wait. Belay that order. Okay, you want to do a sonar. So that's going to cost you 2 energy. I am on column C. So you do have the exact movement. You know that I am in column C. So it makes it anywhere down this line, doesn't it? Which means it's that point there. So we can get rid of this path. Because that never happened. And so those go on in. Very good. Well, you did like your bomb. Okay then, so you now have my location. But you've used up your sonar to find that. It is now my turn. So I'm moving. And I'm going to move down. So put that in there. So your turn. So down. Build the energy up. Okay, let's see where the dice takes me. I am going left. That's fortuitous for you. Over to you. And it is to Lancelot. Lancelot is saying down again. You've now got your 4 energy. Please, dice, because I need to get across the boundary line. But I am being dictated by the dice. I go up. So come on, Sarah, all the military gusto. Fire torpedoes B4. He thinks he has a chance. And there we go. Congratulations, both of you. You have successfully sunk my submarine. Right then, folks. So I'm going to call it a night. I will lick my wounds, having been defeated several times this evening already. So thank you very much, Sarah, Sir Lancelot, and Snick for playing games this evening. It has been great. And I, of course, look forward to seeing you on a future Tabletop Tuesday. But until then, have a great rest of your evening. and bye-bye for now.